Alright, welcome back to the channel. You know what we're doing, bro. I said it in the reaction video for season 3, but we gotta get the season 2 tier list out. I haven't made one since the pre-season with only Super Saiyan 3 Goku in here. So now we got all these new DLC characters. We're gonna see where they go. I don't know exactly how I want to do this. Do I want to go? You know what? We're gonna go pick up from random. We're gonna go pick from random. Trunks has been very average as a damage. Honestly, I feel like I've seen him the least. He doesn't really, like, his main ability thing that he makes him like okay is that when he gets a kill, he reset his skills to like be cooled off already, so you can use them again, which is kind of similar to what Super Vegeto's getting when he gets, like, when he uses his ultimates, all of his cooldowns go down. That's similar to that, but Trunks doesn't do much damage. I don't feel like he's not. If I had to like guess, he'd be like in one of the lower, would I say any of the damages are D? No. No. The lowest I think a damage could be is C, and I think that's where Trunks is. He's a very, I hate to say boring character, in my opinion. But yeah, Trunks is a C. No, he's not much better than most of these characters. Next one up, we're gonna do a DLC character. We're gonna do Topo. Let me give Topo an A. Can we delete C? Can we get this shit out of here? We're doing only A and Z, bro. We're only doing A and Z. Delete row. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, Topo is very good. I don't have him, so I can't play him, and I don't have much of an opinion on him. But, well, no, I have a very strong opinion on him. He is very fucking good. He has a similar like thing to Goku, Super Saiyan Goku. I value Super Saiyan Goku's Spirit Bomb so much because of how much it does to kill the bosses, and Topo has something similar in his like Destruction Bomb thing. That shit could kill bosses pretty quickly. But the thing that makes Topo like a bit annoying for me, honestly, and why I honestly think he'll be an A rather than B, is his chip damage. It's kind of like Diamond Goku. Diamond Goku has that poison buff from his bomb. Topo has that too, but I feel like Topo's hurt so fucking much, dude. That shit, more often than not, that will kill me rather than Topo actively hitting me with any ability or anything. His little poison shit hurts so much, and then obviously the bomb he has, similar to Goku's, is just way too much. Damage-wise, I don't think he's that impressive, honestly. I think that's probably why they put that. Well, his damage is probably not impressive because of the chip damage he gets from his little God of Destruction energy. But I think overall he's still very solid. Again, the damages in this game are really good. The only problem is most of them can't tank at all. So Topo relatively, he has a good amount of health. So mind you, this guy is like a super buff big guy. So of course he's gonna live for a while. Damn. Last tier list was like 40 minutes and we had less characters. I can only imagine this is gonna go on for a while. Okay, next one up, we got, let's go Bojack. You know, we'll rearrange it when it comes to it. We'll use these guys as like the placeholders for how good something can be. So B, Bojack. Bojack is really good. I don't know if people are like talking down on him. I swear I don't see him a lot online either, but whenever I play Bojack, he is like sneaky good. His ult is honestly pretty ass. That tempts me to put him down to C, because his ult is pretty bad, I won't lie. It doesn't do a lot of damage, and it's not like it's a pushback ult, I don't think. And if you get stuck in the ult animation, it's like 20, you know what, I'm pushing him down to C. It's like 20 seconds of him doing the ult, and you just can't do anything about it. Yeah, you're just stuck. You're just stuck doing the ult, and if it misses, God forbid it misses, you're dead. It's over. So I'm pushing him down to C. But Bojack, I'd say, is sneaky good. He has this one I don't know, it's just this orb. Does a lot of damage. Health-wise, he's okay. Damage-wise, also okay. Yeah, you know what? Pushing him down to C was probably the best choice for me here. Would I say Trunks is better? I guess. I guess Trunks is better. Yeah, I guess so. You know what? This is really coming off my dome, so we're just gonna keep pushing. Trunks is better. Bojack does have one move that does a lot of damage, more so than I think Trunks does. But either way, they're both C tier. Okay, never mind. We don't have a B tier yet. So we're gonna get a B tier. We're gonna get one I think is a B tier. It's gonna be Gotenks. Gotenks is the first like DLC for technical, right? Yeah, he is. And I mean, I did harp on him a little on my Gohan video. Gotenks is an interesting ass character because he does require a lot of skill to use. I'm looking at his thing right now, like his little hero area. He's got a medium difficulty. This dude, you don't want to really get too close with Gotenks. He wants to shoot ghosts and stuff from very far away. Only problem is Gotenks really does die pretty quickly. I won't even lie. Even when if I'm playing like Trunks or like let's say our worst damage is here, Trunks or Bojack, Gotenks will just kind of fucking blow up, you know? He is very fragile. He's very fragile and he wants to stay as far away as possible. And with certain characters that have come out lately, it's not very safe. It's not very safe for someone who wants to stay as far away as possible. But Gotenks' whole thing is that he just wants to blow people up from afar. It's definitely better than Trunks and Bojack's is like damage and stuff. Actually, I would say Gotenks does more damage than Trunks or Bojack. I would say that. But the fact that he just dies in like one hit is probably not great. And that's about it for Gotenks. I mean, he's really good. He's got a stun. He is a good ass character. I would be putting him in A, but I feel like I don't see a lot of Gotenkses online, first of all. And whenever I play him, he's not that great. He's not like, it takes a while for him you have to be extremely skilled in using those ghosts to fucking use him. I think he's really good though, so I'm gonna put him in B. I don't think he's bad. He's not bad at all. These two aren't even bad either. It's just, that's the thing about Gekishin. Everybody's not bad. It's just some are just easier to play than others, and some are just some have more damage than others. And I feel like a lot of the time damage is probably the most important aspect of this game, to be honest. Tanking not even that tanking is not even that bad. Like easy or good, I guess. Alright, next one up. Majin Buu. I've seen a lot of Majin Buus lately, actually. I don't know much about what Majin Buu does, but I don't like him. That's it, dude. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I don't know anybody who actually likes fat Majin Buu, other than people who think he's like cute and stuff. I'm not lying. This is all I'm gonna base it off, by the way. I don't know what his fat thing does when he wraps around you and you have to just walk around in fat. It doesn't slow me down at all. So I don't really know what Majin Buu does. When he turns me into candy, I don't really take damage. I mean, Majin Buu just seems like kind of like a useless character to me. And I don't like him, like as a character in general. So he's gonna go in D. He's gonna go in D, and there's nothing, no one can stop me. I'm putting him in D. You can make your arguments all you want. He's in D. Okay. Frieza. Z is gonna be left for just the best damage in the game, the best technical in the game, the best tank in the game. Frieza is still really fucking good, especially if you use Zarbon and Dodoria correctly. They can be a real damn nuisance because I'm playing on PlayStation, right? So it's a little harder to aim where you want to hit. I know on PC you can use your mouse to target wherever you want, what character you want to hit, but on PlayStation, and I'm sure on Switch as well, because I played it a little bit on Switch, if Frieza puts down Dodoria and Zarbon in like a semi-annoying place, it could stop you from getting the boss, it could stop you from getting the Supreme Kai, it could stop you from even killing Frieza himself. Like, it is really cool, and Frieza's still just as fast, and he also does have his supernova. I think Frieza's just a really solid, he's a technical, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he is. Well, let me check. Let me double check. It's a good thing I have this screen right here. Yeah, Frieza is a technical. I think Dodoria and Zarbon... Dodoria? Who the hell is Dodoria and Zarbon are still... Damn! Frieza you know what? Frieza has max difficulty. Frieza has max difficulty, and I completely understand why. Because if you do use him, he is really bad. That's why I'm putting him in A. I'm honestly going to put him above Tobo. That's why I'm putting him in A, because the Supernova is great. Dodoria and Zarbon, honestly, I have rarely faced a really good Frieza, but when you do face a really good Frieza, that guy like runs the game. He actually just runs the match, and I'm gonna put him in A for that. He's still really fast as well, so that's always really good. But that's like, damn. I'm like literally recalling the last time I fought that good Frieza, and that shit was annoying, bro. I ended up winning that match, but like he was running the whole match. He was running the tempo. It was like facing like a cam or something, dude. He was really good. Or midfielders. My fault. Alright, next one up. We're gonna go with Daimagoku. This guy might be the worst damage in the game. I'm not gonna lie. Daimagoku, he has not received... Has he received any buffs? I don't think so. He's not very strong. Well, to be fair, I haven't played Daimagoku in a minute. But he doesn't do a lot of damage. He doesn't have a lot of health. His poison bomb also, from what I've seen, still does not do that much damage, especially not compared to Topo's. Topo's God of Destruction damage. I feel like that doesn't work. The main thing that makes me pissed about Daimagoku is his ultimate. His ultimate is essentially Ultimate Gohan's ultimate, but terrible. It doesn't. Sometimes it just straight up doesn't fucking work. And most of the time, it doesn't do that much damage. And then Daimagoku's big thing is his range with his power pole and throwing all this shit and lightning from Glorio. But if he gets touched, he blows up. He doesn't have... His range is not that big. His ultimate sucks. Like, Daimagoku has nothing that... Even the lightning, which is supposed to be like his main big damage ability, does not do that much damage. It is not... like, Daimagoku for a damage... is not doing damage. His role he's not completing it. His role he's not completing it, so he does not deserve to be... Get down there. He's in D tier. He's in D tier. Daimagoku sucks. He's terrible. He doesn't do anything. He goes on the field and dies. Right now I'm in in the higher C levels of the game, and Daimagoku's gone. I don't see him. Even in like D1, I don't see him. Like, where no one's using Daimagoku because they know he sucks. He's terrible. He's awful. Next one. Daimagoku gets me upset, man. he gets me real upset. Because I want nothing but Daimagoku to be good. I do want Daimagoku to be good. Because I fuck with Mini Goku, bro. I really do. I think Mini Goku is cool. Contrary to popular belief, I think he's awesome. I think he is really cool. Seeing that little kid just going pop, 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 it's awesome. It's really fucking cool. But no, he has to be ass. Because why would they make a DLC character? Mind you, he was their first DLC character. He was that one. Oh, sign up, pray the pre. Oh, I'm spitting. play the beta, and you'll get Daimagoku for free. That he was that character, and they decided to make him so ass. Okay. Cooler. I've seen way less of Cooler lately. I would put him top of B. I've seen way less of Cooler lately. I haven't had my chance to play Cooler yet because they decided to put him in the fucking craziest of places with they decided to put him in the craziest places of the Star Collection system. I'm sure he's still great. I've heard he's great, but I don't know. I haven't seen him much. He doesn't do much whenever I do play against him, honestly. His main abilities are not that great. Whenever I fight him, I don't feel threatened or afraid of Cooler at all. I know he's good. I really do. I know he's good, but like, it doesn't matter. His Supernova's not that great for the boss, honestly. His eye beams are really good. I'll give him that. His eye beams are really good. Across map, all of a sudden I'm losing 75% of my health and my eye beams are like, whoa. I'm like, what? What just happened? Or was that someone else? No. I think I'm pretty sure that was Cooler. His little charge-in animation is also really good. But I don't know. I think I'm really putting him top of B mainly because of his Supernova. His Supernova feels bigger than Frieza's, I feel. But of course, because he's a tank, it doesn't do as much damage as even a technical or a damage. But I think he's well-deserved top of B. He does tank really well. If anything, Cooler does have the survivability, which sometimes I feel like is lost on a lot of tanks. Survivability is really important in this game as well. I know I said it's not that important compared to damage, but if you have like people focusing on you, then the rest of your team can do whatever the fuck they want. And so a lot of tanks also don't have that. So Cooler being, which is weird because that's supposed to be like the main tank role. So Cooler being so sustainable is really like good. It's getting him up here at B. It's getting him up here at B over the okay Go tanks. Like, and then but other tanks, I would say, is he the worst tank? Cooler? No. He's not the worst tank. The thing is about the tanks is that I feel like they would all be either A or B, which I don't want to do that though. But it just goes to show how good the characters are in this game. So let's follow up. Let's go Zamasu. Zamasu, I want to go in A tier. Zamasu is really fucking good. Zamasu just refuses to die. He is probably the most invincible tank in the game to me. He doesn't die. He has that ability that slows you down, and then all of his abilities just do a lot of fucking damage, which is super weird because he's a tank. Again, why are we doing that much damage? His ult is really good. Everything about him is like, look, let's read the bio. A hero with immortality 2 fights while healing. Okay, I can't read, so I can't read. But trust me, Zamasu is easily the most sustainable tank in the game. He heals more than anybody else does, I feel. The only one that I think could maybe match him is probably maybe Vegeta? Vegeta or Baby? Probably Vegeta or Baby, yeah. But Zamasu just refuses to die. He doesn't die, and he just gets really strong, and he's really good, and he deserves to be an A. I promise you, he does. He does. No, I don't... The thing is, I don't see too many Zamasus up here in C. I'm not even at B yet. I can get to B in like 2 games, though. But... even in C, I don't see a lot of Zamasus, which is interesting to say the least, because again, he's really good. I don't see why he would not be picked over. But I mean, there are other tanks in the game that people think are a lot better, so I could see that. All right, let's move on from tanks. We did 2. We could do another. Let's go back to technical. Let's go with Gohan. Gohan, I'm putting top of A. I know, dude. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. It's crazy, right? But I didn't. This guy is low-key a sleeper pick, dude. He does so much. He has a little stun thing. I literally picked him up to play it. He has a little stun thing on... No, he doesn't have a stun thing. What am I talking about, dude? But he literally... Wait, does he have a stun thing? Bro, I just played it. I promise you. I just played it. I just played it. Wait, it's the leave this to me one. Yeah. Okay. Applies energy defense up. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Gohan, right? He is definitely the best support in the game. If technicals, I feel like don't do a lot of supporting, if I'm being honest. If I'm thinking about all the other techs in the game, I feel like they're doing something different than supporting. I would have thought it would have been supporting, you know, when the game came out. I thought it was damage, tank, and technical would be support. But a lot of the times technical just means that the character is doing something really interesting and making the game harder for the enemies, not really supporting. But Gohan, he's a supporter in every sense of the word. Literally, his passive is just, if he's near you, all allies will be like buffed, defensively and offensively, which is great. That's amazing. And then on top of that, Gohan doesn't die because his rush attack is a physical one, it's a combo one, and those characters I feel like can die pretty quickly, but Gohan doesn't die, dude. He has a lot of health, and he tanks very well. He takes it all very well. His Nasenko does a hell of a lot of damage, and then if you're farther away, it pushes you away. I think Gohan is easily the best technical we've put on the list so far, just because of how much better he makes anyone he's laning with. He makes him so much better, and he himself by himself as a character is just really full of damage and not death, which I fear is a very common thing for most of these characters. But I think that's why Gohan can easily go top of A. I think he's the best character I've probably put in the list so far. I think he's probably the best right now. Next up, we got Oob. This is pure bias. This is pure bias. I hate him. He sucks. I'm sure he doesn't suck, but whoever picks this guy online is a dick. They suck. They suck at the game. They don't play correctly. I know Oob has a lot of fucking abilities, like an insane amount of abilities that can help him shoot. He shoots very far away and he does a lot of fucking damage. I won't lie. He's probably, I would say, if I'm being like for real, he's probably like B. But I hate this guy. I hate how anybody who chooses him decides to throw, decides to just never help, you know, just constantly running away or going into 2v1s while I'm trying to heal. They just, or don't focus the bus when we're all on the bus, right? Let them get the bus. Like, no, fuck Oob. Oob is a terrible human being. I hate the guy. I hate him. Get him out of my game, please. I don't ever want to share a lane with this guy, and never, ever, 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 ever. I don't want to share a game with him, because guess what? It's going to end up with us losing, because Oob can't do shit on his own. 17, I put him top of C. 17's okay. He's nothing crazy. I don't really see a lot of 7. Actually, I do see a lot of 17s. He's okay. I've played at 17 a couple times. He's nothing too crazy. I know he can be good in bursts, but I do think, like, he doesn't do much. He doesn't. The shields are good. The ultimate's okay. I've never seen his ultimate do that much damage, to be honest. I do like the kicking ball move. I think that's just a fun move to use, and it does do a lot of damage. It does an extreme amount of damage, I'm not gonna lie. But other than that, 17 is just okay to me, I think. Because I don't like characters that have rush attacks that are key blasts, to be honest, so that kind of lowers him for me as well. But other than that, I don't see 17 going much higher than this. I don't see 17 being better than Gotenks at all. No way. And then 17, if you play him wrong, not even if you play him wrong, but like if you don't play him, if you don't have a good game with 17, right, and you're just having an okay game, none of 17's abilities or anything is gonna save you, dude. You're going to die really quickly, because 17 himself does not have a lot of tanking or a lot of health. He does die really fucking quickly, I'm not gonna lie. He does blow up. But other than that, I can't disrespect 17 too much, because he is very solid. I would, like, maybe at the end of this I'll put him at bottom of B, but right for now I'll put him at top of C, because I want this thing to kind of even out a little bit, low-key. But 17 doesn't do too much. Don't be offended if I don't like 17 too much. I think it's more so that, like, he's just not that good to me, honestly. But I know he is decent. I just think he takes too long to become decent, and overall he's just not that great compared to the other characters. So he's gonna be in C here. Moving on, we're gonna get Cell. Cell is hard. I'm either gonna put him top of C or bottom of B here. I think I'm gonna put him bottom of B. Because Cell, let's be honest, Cell sucks. Cell is terrible. Cell is god awful until you transform until perfect. Cell, if he didn't have his perfect form, like let's say it was just first form Cell, he would easily be the worst character, not even just on the tier list so far, like the entire tier list completely. He's actually terrible, but you know what? I think that only gets him C, top of C, because he is god awful before he transforms, but after he transforms, Cell is such a great character. He does so much damage. He tanks very well. And all of a sudden, this like pipsqueak that literally any character can take out, is this fucking he's a chase down blocking isolation specialist, and he's amazing. He's honestly really great. My favorite skill of his is probably the one where he comes to just hug you. That one's great. His ultimate's also amazing, because if you put any damage in a 1v1 with Cell at Cell's full health, they're fucked, right? The Cell's gonna kill them in the ISO, because he's just gonna outlive their damage, and then he's gonna damage them enough to die. Cell is really great when you transform him, but I think that his first form is really, like, just too bad. It's too bad to put him in like B. It really is too bad to put him in B, because it's, I don't know, 7 levels is kind of, you can do it at 6. You can do it at 6. I don't know exactly how to, but like that 5 levels, because this is my thinking with Gekishin. I always feel like the beginning is honestly probably the most important part of the game, because getting even like 2 levels above someone really makes the difference, to be honest. It makes the difference so bad. And so Cell being as bad as he is at the beginning it's gonna drag him down heavy. Even if his perfect form is amazing, I do think him being so ass at the beginning is just really bad. So I'm gonna put him top of C. Top of C, just to respect the perfect Cell form, but that first form really drags him down. Alright, next one up, we got, I just did a tank. Let's go back to damage. Let's go to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's gonna go in A tier. Let's see where I'd put him above. Yeah, I'd probably put him top of A. Yeah, go on, move top of A. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He has not changed too much from last season. He is really fucking good. I don't have much to say about him, honestly. The thing is, if you know a good character is really good when you don't have too much to say about them, because what more can I really say about Super Saiyan 3 Goku? His instant transmission gets him out of sticky situations. His Kamehameha goes cross map and it's fucking gigantic and does a lot of damage. He's really cool. He's really cool. He's got an awesome MVP animation. Like this guy just he can die pretty quickly. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But I think his damage kind of more than makes up for it. He is just very strong. He wipes out teams. It's specifically just his Kamehameha, to be honest. His Kamehameha, if he didn't have that, I honestly would put him like maybe low C. I think the instant transmission does give a lot, so maybe B probably. But that Kamehameha, being how damaging it is and how far it can go and how large of an area it covers, by the way, it's essentially a spirit bomb for like the bosses, to be honest. And the fact that you can move it on your own as well to follow the characters, it's pretty ridiculous. I think Goku, similar to last season, definitely just deserves to be up here in A. There's no doubt about that, honestly. Really not at all. He if you looked at the tournaments that people were playing when the when the Gekishin tournaments were on, literally every team had a Super Saiyan 3 Goku or something like that. He was the most used character last season as well. Like, I think Super Saiyan 3 Goku is just, he's easily the top character right now, and I put in here. Piccolo, he's also going A. He recently got a lot of buffs. Like, a lot of buffs. He's doing a lot of fucking damage now. I literally played yesterday, and or was it this morning? It was either yesterday or this morning, and I was playing Gohan, right? I'm full health. I'm like level 11, mind you. And I'm just like, I'm going down the field, I'm walking, I'm grinding some bots because I'm about to hit level 12, right? And all of a sudden, all I see is a giant line of light hit my Gohan. And all of a sudden, I'm down to 1 HP. This guy hit me with a fucking cross. He's like a sniper. He's a sniper. He's the best sniper in the game. He's so good at this point. The thing about Piccolo is that he's good close up and far away, honestly. The special beam cannon, like I just told you, does hella damage, but he doesn't need to be far away to really hurt you, because the light grenade and specifically the Hellzone trap, dude. The Hellzone trap works really well for defending the gods as well. I haven't brought up the gods in any of these arguments for any of these characters, but the Hellzone trap, everyone uses that to defend the gods when either the tower is down or just to fish out anybody who's trying to defend their own tower. And it does do a lot of damage. If you walk into it, you do lose a lot of health. And then, of course, the special beam cannon, it melts health away so quickly. It's insane. I honestly think his light grenade is probably his weakest move, even though that's still really strong. It still does a lot of damage. Not up close, really. Up close, it doesn't do too much damage. Farther away, yeah. I don't know why. Like I said, this guy is basically the sniper of Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra, to be honest. If I had to put any title to him, he's a sniper. He's a sniper through and through. And with all those buffs, he's definitely better than at least Topo. He's definitely the second. I would put him second best damage on the list so far. Alright, next one up. We got the Gammas. The Gammas are a nuisance. I don't like them. I don't like fighting against them. Have I played them? No, I have not played them, but I do not like fighting against them. Not even a little bit. I don't like how, like, they just survive. Gamma 1 will run away, or Gamma 2 will run away. Well, you kill one, the other one will run away. Like, they don't want to die. They don't want to die even close. And they do a lot of good damage. I'm putting them B solely because they do die quickly. The only thing is they can run away. They can run away really easily. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 are like experts at running away. They'll do a lot of damage. Gamma 2 will die and then they'll run away. I'll put them top of B for that. They are really good. They are really good. No doubt about that. I just think they die really quickly, and my hatred is putting them in B, honestly, because I don't like fighting them. I don't like fighting them at all. Not even a little bit. They're really cool. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Alright, next up we got Kuririn. I'm gonna put him second in B. Kuririn. Krillin he's still okay. I feel like he used to be the best technical Oh no, he definitely was the best technical back in like the beta days, but I feel like he's fallen off a cliff, to be honest. His destructo disc don't do much. He dies pretty quickly. He doesn't have any tanking at all. Again, he's a technical, so of course he doesn't. But like compared to like again, Gohan doesn't die. Gohan straight up he's punching people. I think Krillin's also like a blast, right? Yeah, Krillin's a blast rush attack, and he's dying. He's dying really fast. The best thing Krillin has, in my opinion, is his solar flare. That is crazy levels of blind, dude. Well, you're not technically blind. It's more like it makes you look like you're dead too. So Krillin's solar flare is single-handedly carrying him up to B, just because of how like disruptive it is. Once you're blind, you can't even see bots, dude. You can't even see bots. So like imagine he does that. There's so many situations where you use a solar flare and they get the advantage on you. He uses a solar flare while you're like trying to fight for your life against another damage, and boom, you're dead. He uses the solar flare while you guys are fighting for the boss, and boom, you can't even see the boss anymore, and now he got his damage here. It's like, it's the ultimate like wait for Goku kind of thing. Like, buy me some time, please. It's the ultimate buy me some time move, and I think Krillin easily deserves B just because of that one move. I think it's just that good. Destructo Disc, like I said, the other moves definitely do damage. I think Destructo Disc can one-shot under right conditions, I think. But it hasn't happened to me, so I mean, this is my tier list, my experience with all these characters. Krillin really only has a solar flare in my eyes, to be honest. Okay. Next one up, we'll do another DLC character. We'll go with Broly. Guys, I was wrong about Broly. I said he wasn't broken, which I don't think he is. I don't think he is broken, but I think he is just so like, what's a good like thing for Broly? I would say he's like someone that's like really refined. Jalen Brunson. He's like Brunson, but he doesn't have too much talent. Well, he does have talent, but like it's more so his like technical skill, right? It's like he's an all-around great player. Like, you're gonna want that guy. You're gonna want that guy on the team. Everything about Broly is really good. He's not broken because he definitely can be killed fairly quickly if you jump him. He's not broken. He does not do that much damage. That's the thing. He does good damage. It's not like Spirit Bomb or Dragon Fist damage. It's like he does great damage. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt whenever he hits you. The only thing I think he does do that's like, oh fuck, damage is his ultimate. And especially when at level 5, when everyone just gets their ultimate, I feel like his ultimate's deadliest then, because it's so large. It's so large for an early ultimate. Because you know how the Spirit Bombs are like pretty small still at level 5. Even at level 5, Broly's ultimate goes all over the place, and it's crazy. It hurts really bad. But the best move I personally think Broly has is his Stomp. I think it is really disruptive. You can't really stop Broly from doing his Stomp, especially as a Gohan main. You can't, like, if I try to push Broly away while he's doing his Stomp, it's just not gonna work. Same thing with like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I did make cases about Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta being a counter to Broly, which I think still some of it stands, but the fact that you can't move Broly from that Stomp, and that Stomp does good damage. That Stomp does really good damage. It's really hard for me to not want to put Broly above Super Saiyan 3 Goku actually right now. Because Broly, I can't point to anything and say that he's broken. I just think he's really good. That's it. He has no support, obviously, because of his damage. But, like, it's like he's very sustainable, if that makes sense. Right? Like, I don't feel like Broly's going to be, like, the weakest character in the game next season or the strongest character in the game next season. I just feel like he's going to overall be a great character to keep using constantly. Right? He's never gonna fall off, if that makes sense. They're not gonna debuff Broly or anything like that, because he's not busted. He's not. He's just a great character, and I can't wait to play him once season 3 rolls around. I'm definitely gonna get him soon enough. There's no way I can't unlock Broly soon. I've literally gone out of my way to wait the 2 weeks to play Broly. So I'm definitely gonna play Broly soon. I want to make a video on him too as well. But that's where he's gonna go. Just so people are happy, I'll put him above Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Just so people are happy, I'll put him above Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Because I think he deserves it. I think Broly is a really great character. He's probably the most hyped character we have in Gekishin so far. Well, now that Vegito is coming out, definitely not. But he's really good, and he deserves to be that good. I would be really like sad if Broly was like a flop. You know, Caulifla. All the tanks are probably going to be here in A. Caulifla is really fucking good. My favorite move from her is probably her little boost, her speed boost. I think that's great. She doesn't do too much. Never mind. I'm lying. She does a lot of damage. She does a lot of damage. I just think her weakest thing is probably her ultimate. Obviously, as you level up, it gets stronger, but it's still not that good. It's a straight like beam. I don't think it's kind of like Vegeta's Ultimate Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's, where it pushes people away. I just don't think it does that much damage, and I guess that's fine. For a tank, it's fine, I guess. Her little grid thing here says she's an all-around character, which, I mean, you can definitely feel that when you're playing her. She does a lot. She does good damage. She's very fast. She tanks really well. Like, there's nothing really bad about Caulifla. That's the thing. There's nothing. I can't point to anything saying that it's like bad, because even her ultimate, which I don't think is as strong, it has a use. It has a reason for being there, and that's to push people away. And it's not like there is one complaint I have about Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta that we'll get to later. But with Caulifla, her ultimate, it's a pushing away ultimate, yes, but you can also move. It's very different from like Bojack's ultimate, where you're stuck. With Caulifla's, you can move Caulifla. She's not stuck in one place shooting that damn beam. So I think, like, I have nothing bad to say about Caulifla. Maybe her moves are a little bit weak, but no, I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say that, because it's like they're all really good. The kick, the blaze dive, all of them, they're all really good. Energy release, again, probably my favorite, just because it also kind of makes her invincible, low key, because she can just push you away. Her whole gimmick is kind of like keeping people away, and then when she comes at you, she's gonna hit you really fast and then get the fuck out of it. That's the thing. I think that's her like best method of tanking, and I think it just makes her a really great character, especially if you're playing her correctly. She's not the easiest character in the world, but I mean, she's still pretty simple, so I think she definitely belongs in A. I kind of want to put her above Zamasu, but no, I mean, if she's just an all-around great character for tank, then I think she can go here. She can definitely go here. Alright, next up we got Baby. I still don't know too much about Baby. I'm putting in B. I still don't know too much about Baby. I know he buffs the other characters. That's the thing. I know he buffs the other characters when he enters them, but I literally see nobody online playing Baby, and God forbid I don't want to play Baby. I really don't. Like, but I know that he doesn't tank very well. I know he does have like some poisoning shit, or he does Zamasu. You see, that's the thing. I don't care about Baby at all. I know he's good. I know he's decent. But like, I feel, you know what? I don't care if this like makes anybody mad. I'm putting him at C. He's just such a nothing character to me. I'm imagining, or not imagining, but I know that I feel like he's just a nothing character to me. He doesn't really do much in game either. I don't know if I just haven't fought a good Baby, but even when he like buffs somebody else, it doesn't make them too much different. Like, yeah, yesterday I did fight a Baby actually. I was playing Gohan, and it was a Super Saiyan Goku, and he infected the Super Saiyan Goku, but the Super Saiyan Goku was already like one shot. And I thought like, oh, is he gonna make him tank better, give him a little more health? He did end up giving him a little more health, but they didn't really do much. And then the fact that he gets your body after you kill him is kind of like, just why wouldn't I just play anybody else anyways? Because you get him back and like he loses the body in like 30 seconds. It's just, Baby is kind of just ass. I think he's I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, he's just a nothing character. I'm just gonna put him in C here. I think he's easily, yeah, I think he's the worst tank in the game. If I'm being honest, I'm gonna put Baby at the worst tank in the game. He's very difficult to play as well, which is not great. I know for some characters, if you're really bad, I mean, if you're really difficult, you better fucking make up for it. And I think Frieza is what comes to mind. He's very difficult, but he makes up for it. He definitely makes up for it in damage and speed and all that. Baby, I think, even if played at the highest level, is not as great as others played at the highest level. So I think Baby deserves to be in C here. Alright, next up we got Hit. Wow, Hit is... I underestimated the fuck out of Hit in my last tier list. I kind of want to pull it up if I can. Let me see. Alright, I pulled up my other my old tier list just to really show where I put everyone else in the other one. Alright, so where did I put Hit in the other one? I put Hit in D tier. Hit has really surprised me because this guy he plays like an assassin, and surprise surprise, he is an assassin. Why wouldn't he play like an assassin? But he does a hell of a lot of damage. I still don't think he can take too many hits, but that's not a problem for Hit because I don't know what ability it is. I literally have never played Hit. I don't even have him unlocked, but I know this guy's abilities. I don't know this guy's abilities, and it scares me. It scares me because I know what he's going to do, but I don't know how he's doing it. That's the thing with Hit. I feel like a lot of people are playing him now, and I've seen the light when it comes to Hit. Hit is definitely an A tier character. I would actually put him above these two tanks. Hold on, I might put him. Yeah, I'll put him behind Gohan. But the thing is, my main thing for putting Hit in D tier in the other tier list was that he dies really quickly, and his abilities don't really help him too much. That was wrong. That was incorrect. I can always change up my perspective, guys. I can play a little bit more. I did complete the battle pass this season, so I do know what I'm talking about, I promise you. But Hit, you can hit him. He may even die sometimes, but most of the time you hit Hit, he's gonna hit you with some roundhouse kick that does a lot of damage, and then he's going to vanish from the map. He's going to disappear. He's going to go to a different universe. And then when your guard is down and you're low health and you're going back to your god to heal up, boom, there he is. He hasn't even healed, mind you. There he is. He pops out of nowhere. Another roundhouse kick to the face. You're done. It will kill you in cold blood, dude. He's scary. He's actually, like, if I had to choose who's scary, I don't even know what his ultimate does. But it makes the whole map, it's like a solar flare. It makes the whole map go, like, just disappear, and I don't know what to do. He's actually probably the most terrifying character to go up against because I have no clue what he's doing. Maybe one day I'll play as Hit and I'll know what he's doing, but for now he is terrifying, and I know he's good because I keep seeing him over and over and over and over, and I know Hit is not that popular. He is not that popular of a character, and he is a difficult character to play too, mind you. So that's how I know Hit is good. Because if people are just gonna pick him up and not even be that good with him, but still be good with him because he's just that good, then I know he's a great character. And I apologize to all the Hit fans. Yeah, I know. I think I hurt somebody. In the other video. Where I put him at D, so hopefully this makes up for it. He's in A. I would put him top 10 characters in the game out of 28 is kind of not that great. I would put him, you know what? We'll see at the end of the video. Let's see who's next. Dabura. I'll put Dabura bottom A. Dabura is really good. I don't have much to say about him. He's kind of like if I had to say, he's like a weaker version of what I said about Broly. He has very good abilities, but none of them are like too exceptional. He's just solid. He's like average at best. I'm not gonna lie. The thing about Dabura that I think puts him in A tier here is because his fucking ultimate is like the most like worthless, like hateful, spiteful, ignorant kind of ability to have, and it's turning you to stone. And I hate it. I actually despise it whenever it happens. It pisses me off to no end. I can't stop it from happening. I find he can be like one shot and then he'll pop his ult and then boom, the whole game's over for me. I'm dead and he's alive, and I'm crying because I can't do anything about it. I think I said the same thing about Dabura in the last one. Because again, Dabura just hasn't changed too much. I think he just does the same thing. Ultimately it's his ultimate that carries him up to this A. I think I'm guaranteed gonna keep him at bottom of A, because I would say he's probably the worst damage. No, he's probably the most average. Why did I say worst damage? Gamers is right there. Or Bojack is right there. But he's just okay. He's just like very mediocre in every other aspect but his ult. It's like he has like all 5 out of 10s, and then his ult is a 10 out of 10. That's what I'm kind of trying to say. So that's why Deborah is an A. Kale, I'm gonna put in C tier. I think Kale fell off a fucking cliff. I think Kale fell off a fucking cliff because she is a damage, but it feels like she only has one good move, and that's her ult. Deborah's other moves I said are 5 out of 10s. If I use that same logic for Kale, I would say everything but her ult is like a 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10 max. That's why I'm putting her down here so bad, because she doesn't even... If she doesn't have her ult, she doesn't live that long. If she's not paired with somebody, her damage drops off a fucking roof. She has to be near somebody so her key blasts go like... She uses both her hands. If she's not with somebody, it's only one hand. But like, Kale is such a weak damage other than her ult. Her ult, I feel like has been nerfed. I feel like it's not that hard to get away from Kale when she's transformed, or when she's actually even doing damage to you. I don't feel like it's that hard to tank Kale's damage. So I would even take her ult down a peg. I think it's like a maybe 6, 7 out of 10. 6, 7 out of 10. And I think she's just like not great. I honestly, I'm tempted to put her below Trunks. So I think Trunks is what I just said Deborah is, but a little worse. I just think Kale is even worse than that. Like, she has not much going on for her, and I think she really fell off a cliff, dude. I think everyone was just scared of that Kale super attack, Kale ultimate, and now it's all different. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Now, I did record my Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta video, and it should be going out tomorrow after this is uploaded, just the day before the new season ends. And I had a hard time playing Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I'm not good at the game, guys. I want to be honest about that. Just be honest about that. I'm not great. I'm not great at all. Vegeta does take a little bit of skill to use, but I feel like overall I can't deny how good Vegeta is, like at all. I can't deny how good Vegeta is. His shield is probably one of the most busted things in the world. You can use it defensively, which is most of the time you're going to use it defensively, but there are some occasions where you can use it offensively. It's very rare occasions, but it's very fun. You can use your shield to push somebody into like your god of destruction when the tower's not down, and it just fucking blows them up. If Vegeta is just really great. He doesn't die too easily. You do basically need to jump Vegeta for him to die. If it's a 1v1, he's not going to die. But like that's what I said. Like, that's what I'm trying to say earlier when I said you don't like, there's not much explanation to characters who are good. Vegeta doesn't die. He does good damage. The thing I think is weakest about Vegeta, honestly, is his ultimate. I don't think it's that great. It's very slow, doesn't do much damage. I don't know how people die to this, because I've seen people die to the ultimate. It just doesn't do a lot of damage. Like, I've shot somebody point blank in the face with the ultimate, and all it really did was push them away. It's a pushing away ultimate. So I thought it would do more damage when I first used it, but it's not that crazy. But everything else Vegeta does is amazing. His shield, the kick into the vortex, that vortex does hell of a lot of damage, and it's also great. The thing that I think really elevates Vegeta the most is honestly that vortex move, that little crush vortex move. Not because of how much damage it does to other characters or other players, it's because of how much damage it does to bots, and especially groups of bots. The Vegeta's grinding is so easy because of that move, and it makes him so much better than everyone else, because he will just be already over leveled because of that move, because of all the bots. He will kill so many bots so quickly because of that move, and I think that's ultimately what's getting him up here in the top of A. Also just his defense. His defense is insane. He's one of the few characters I think could probably live Broly's ultimate. Just putting that shield up. It's straight up just a nullifying thing. So I think that's easily why Vegeta, I don't know what else could be said about him that hasn't already been said. He's amazing. He came out the day one he came out, and he was the best character in the game. Like, there was no stopping Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Everyone wanted to play him. He was broken. We all loved it. And now I do think he's not fallen off. I do think he's still probably one of the top 5 characters in the game. I just think people know how to work around him a little more. but I do think everything he does still stands. It's really, he's just overall probably top 5 easy. Android 18. Okay, I've got a little bias with Android 18 simply because my girlfriend uses Android 18, but she plays her really well, and that's what's really opened my eyes to Android 18. I don't know what she does. I don't know what she does, but I do know there is something about her that does hella damage. An insane amount of damage, mind you. Like, you know how come I told that story about Piccolo earlier, about Piccolo shooting from cross range, dropping me down to like 1 HP? 18 has that, but like close range. I don't know what it is she does, but whatever it is, this is pure bias, by the way. Don't take this one as fact. I'm putting 18 up here because I don't know her. I don't actually see her too often online other than when my girlfriend's playing her. But this is pure bias. 18 is going to go in A. Please don't argue with me about it. I'm just going to say, boom, she does more damage. Boom, she's A. That's A. That's it. She's just really cool. She does good damage. And that's about it. Yeah, that's about it for 18. Alright, down to the final 3. I think obviously these are all A tier characters. It depends. Yeah, these are all A tier characters. I'm gonna do this, and this. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. We'll talk about all of them individually. I guess we'll end with Gohan because he's the newest, one of the newer DLCs. Vegeta is still okay. He definitely has taken down a step because Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's here. In my opinion, I thought Super Saiyan when I made my video, I thought Super Saiyan Vegeta was still better than Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. But I think as a little time has gone by since then, I do think Vegeta has fallen off a little bit. His purple, he just doesn't. The thing is, all my points about Vegeta in the last tier list still stand. I do think he's still probably one of the best tanks in the game. It's definitely second to Vegeta. Definitely second to Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, sorry. In terms of like healing and tanking, because all of his abilities link right back to that. All of his abilities link back to him healing and tanking. But the thing is, I think his damage has kind of fallen off a cliff. He can't really kill too easily anymore. His Big Bang also takes a while to kill people because it sprouts up from the bottom. It sprouts up like a circle. It's a constantly growing circle, and I just don't think that's very good. I mean, it's still good, but it's just not great. It's just, I don't know. He feels a lot weaker this season than he did last season. Maybe it's because of all the new inclusions and how much better every other character has gotten. Vegeta, don't get me wrong, Vegeta's still great. I just don't think. I think definitely he's lost his spot on the tier list since last one. He's just. I'm not gonna say washed. I just think maybe they can give him a buff or two. Going into season 3. And then Goku. Goku is still great. Goku's still great. I did have a game yesterday where I was like, fuck, this guy dies so cool. I was ready to put Goku in C tier, dude. I was about ready to put Goku in C tier just because I had a bad game yesterday. But no, he's still really high up here with Super Saiyan 3, Broly, Super Saiyan Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Gohan, and Goku. He's still really high up here because he's just like that, man. He doesn't die too quickly if you play him correctly. You have to do a little going back and forth. He definitely feels weaker than last season. Again, probably just because of the overall improvement of every character in the game, or even just the improvement of the players in the game as well. But Goku's Spirit Bomb, I think, is the thing that's carrying him right now, in my opinion. I think his Spirit Bomb is very busted. The higher ranked you go, the more important I feel like bosses are. In D and E, bosses, I feel like I can just let them... I can just let the entire other team have them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because everyone's just fighting. But up in the higher tiers, there's definitely more strategy surrounding the bosses. And Goku is really essential for that. A lot of the characters have just been mimicking what I think is the best ultimate in the game, and I think the best ultimate in the game is probably Super Saiyan Goku's Spirit Bomb. In terms of strategy and just overall utility, I think it's the Spirit Bomb. That Spirit Bomb, as soon as it touches down and it eliminates like 75% of the boss's health, I think is just really good. His little knee charging still does a lot of damage even at lower levels. His Kamehameha, of course, is still great. There's just a lot to say about Goku. Goku's Kaioken, I've personally gotten more out of the Kaioken than even the knee one. Which the knee one, it's similar to Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, where it can get a lot of groups of people or not people, but bots to level up Goku quickly, which is also great. I don't know, everything about Super Saiyan Goku is just kind of, perfect for a damage. Obviously, his defense is not great, but he definitely kind of outputs more offense in order to offset that. I just think Goku has not lost his touch. Again, with every other character getting better and the overall player base getting better, I think most of these characters feel weaker than they were last season, but that's simply just because everyone else is playing to a higher level. But I still think Goku is definitely still up here. So to finish it off, we're gonna see. Oh, actually, let me fix up the thing to get it like in order to see who's like fully best. I'll cut. All right, I've ordered everything the way I think it's supposed to go. I think this is the unfathomable. That's not even the word I wanted to use, bro. I think this is definitely the most accurate, the most accurate, 100% accurate tier list for Gekishin Squadra Season 2. Everyone's in order. I think Daimagoku is the worst character in the game. Just based off of what he's supposed to do and what he does do, I think he's easily the worst character in the game. And I think Ultimate Gohan is... My bias is going to tell me he's the best character in the game. I think he just does a lot. I think he just did it. I didn't even go over Gohan, right? I think this is where we're going to go over Gohan. I think he did get nerfed. I think he did get nerfed, but that's because for the first 2 weeks of Gohan being Gohan, he was kind of just unmatched number one in the game, right? He kind of just killed everybody with a single touch. And while I do think they nerfed his damage a bit, I don't think it has changed what makes Gohan so great. The separating, and he still does a lot of damage, by the way. The separating and pushing is like... I know a lot of characters this season do that. I know Vegeta does it as well. I just think nobody does it as great as Gohan does. And I think that is easily just probably the most powerful tool in the game, getting people to putting people where you want them to be so that your team just destroys it is fucking amazing. Gohan's great for keeping people off the gods, right? Keeping people off the gods. Like, let's say your tower is down. Gohan's great for defending because he's just pushing people away. And he's not even getting hit himself because his abilities keep people away from him as well while they're doing damage. So Gohan can protect gods, he can protect bosses while your damages are getting the bosses. Mind you, he can also kill the bosses because of how much damage he does. He tanks pretty all right, honestly. Better than Super Saiyan Goku as well. He tanks better than Super Saiyan Goku. He does not the same amount of damage as Super Saiyan Goku. He definitely does less damage, but Gohan's damage for a technical is fucking insane. I think his ultimate is still really strong, though they did nerf it a lot. But the fact that it can also cover multiple people is kind of crazy to me, because you can hit his L2, which is his little power awakening one, and it could put people into like a state of what's it? It gets that sweat mark, but it makes your other moves do more damage. So you do that, and then you combo into the ultimate, and if they survive, you hit them with the over the head hit and go on. Like, the thing is, his cooldowns are like 10 seconds too. Like, everyone's cooldowns are like 10 seconds, but the fact that his ultimate also lasts so long that your cooldowns will probably be done by the time the ultimate's done is just so strong. Everything about Gohan is so insanely strong. In my video, I said that he was a technical that does as much damage as a damage, that tanks as well as a tank, and his technical abilities are off the charts with the push and pull. Like, the pushing ability, like I said, having someone in the spot where you want them to be is easily the most powerful tool in the game. Other than I think the bosses are probably equal to that. That's why I'm not gonna say Gohan's easily number one. I could put Goku above him as well. I think the Spirit Bomb and the bosses are definitely one of the most important aspects of the game. I just think Gohan, and my bias, I just think Gohan is incredibly broken for what he is. He's not supposed to be as broken as he is. The main counter to Gohan is Broly, actually, which that's why I don't like fighting Broly's online. Broly not being able to move, like he won't move if you push him, is kind of bad for Gohan, because then Gohan just teleports right next to Broly, and guess where Broly wants you? Right next to him, right? So but either way, Gohan still does all that stuff to the rest of the cast, so I don't see why I would like just get Gohan down because Broly counters him. I'm sure there are counters to every character in this game if I really thought about it, But Gohan overall is still the best character in the game to me. I don't think I'm going to change that. I think everything on this tier list is perfect. Um, but with that being said, here's the tier list. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like it and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I put if your favorite character is Daima Goku and you're pissed at me because I put him in the bottom of the game. But this is season 2 has been really good. Honestly, I think it was probably better than season 1. I think the thing is about Gekishin, I feel like the more characters are in the game, the funnier this game is going to get, because the gameplay of Gekishin, having so many characters with so many different abilities, really makes the gameplay more interesting. It's not the fucking unique little quirk they give to every game. It's the characters and all their unique abilities and how they interact with each other is so awesome. That's what's been making this game like the most fun Dragon Ball game for me to play right now. I think like there's no other Dragon Ball game where I'm gonna think Hit is super cool. I'm not a big Hit fan. I'm not, but this game really makes him so awesome. Like so cool, man. And I think that's just the point, man. I'm not really a fan of MOBAs, and yet the way these characters act and the way these characters play and feel and the way obviously the game looks, it just is season two really maximized that. And I think season 3 with Super Vegito, Kefla, and Bardock is gonna go even farther, and I think that's awesome. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, please. Tell me what you guys wanted to see about this, or we'll think about this tier list. Whether Broly's too high, Gohan's too low, Gotenks is too low. You know, I feel like some people are definitely gonna be mad at me about the Oob one, or maybe Baby. I feel like Baby is probably something someone would be mad at me about because I just don't know a lot about Baby. But yeah, see ya.